All right. All right. So we're here with Philip Boyd, who is a father, husband, physician, and you're 42 years old. Philip, how much weight are you down so far?
Thank you, Gabe. I'm down so far. I've lost 8 kilograms, quite exactly 8 kilograms from the beginning of joining Default Kings.
Awesome. Heck yeah. 8 kilos. So that's 17 pounds since July, which is
Yeah,
just over about 9 weeks ago. Just about 9 weeks ago.
correct. Yeah.
So that
Yes,
is
yes.
that is awesome, man. That is incredible. You've been crushing it this entire time. So I guess to kick this thing off, uh, before you started working with us in July, what is it that you were really struggling with when it came to, losing the weight sustainably?
Yeah. I was beginning in January with 105 kilograms, two more than in July when we started. And I recognized that I have to do more to go to the what I'm aiming for with my body and my body weight.
Mhm.
And I lost a little bit. I lost 2 kilograms, which is not too bad. Just adding going to work with my bike every
Mhm.
day,
Mhm.
even through the winter, through snow and rain and darkness. I lost 2 kilograms, but I knew I need some input from the outside
Mhm.
to get me in the right direction and to have a team, to have a structure to look forward.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because I know when we first talked, you were already putting in effort and you just kind of felt like
Yeah.
stuck, right? Um, so at the beginning, like what were the things that you feel like were actually keeping you stuck from, continuing to lose weight?
My daily life, my work life, can be quite stressful,
Mm,
and I normally used it as an excuse for not putting more effort in my nutrition, in my training.
mm,
And I had no plan. I had no plan. I was kind of clueless, even though I know a lot about body and body composition and nutrition theoretically, but I couldn't transport it in my real life. I couldn't walk the talk
mm.
by myself. Um,
I hear you.
and I knew exactly the day when we first talked to each other. I clearly knew I needed a plan and a structure to help me stick through it and just follow the plan and just trust you guys and just do it. And this was a really good kickoff. And I wanted to, I had summer holidays right in front of me when we talked.
Mm,
And I wanted just to be at home in my own house and don't go to Italy or Spain, just be at home and focus on it so I can transport it in my daily working life after the holidays.
mm.
And fortunately, this really was a good decision and it helped a lot. Having not to work a few weeks, but then transported in my working daily life.
That's awesome. So you feel like you've been
Yeah,
able to implement it in your normal day-to-day life now, even with
yeah,
the hectic, stressful schedule?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It fits perfectly. And I, with my new default actions, I really could um, import the training structure in my daily life without any problems. So far, I just missed one training because I was ill. I got an infection from work, had gastroenteritis, but this was the only time where I really just lay in bed and had fever. This was the only time. But in my daily routine, it's really good.
Yeah, that's incredible, man. Yeah, you've been extremely consistent, which is really the whole point of this is how do we fit this into our
Yeah,
daily life? How do we build, like you said, those default actions that just carry
yeah,
through, right? So,
yeah.
something I'm curious about is how do you feel like this has actually impacted things just outside of like your health and your body? How's it impacted your relationships? How's it impacted your work life?
Um, it made me overall more aware and fit and awake. This is what I really at work, I get more stuff done without any stress. I get more stuff done. I'm more focused, and there isn't any pain or something. I could. My wife is very trained and fit, but now she also is tracking her food and her calories, and I could motivate her. And obviously, I see it when I look in the mirror, and the people around me recognize it. When I haven't seen a patient for like 4 or 5 months, they everybody tells me, okay, you lost so much weight. How did you do it?
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Even every hardly every day. Yeah, yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah,
incredible. And that's like the example you want to be setting for your patients too,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And for my kids also. Yeah, my kids recognize it, and I can keep up better with them. Swimming and running and everything. Yeah, and sometimes they join my fitness program, but to be honest, for 3 minutes or something, and then they do other stuff. But it's also, I think it's important for them. We talked about this a lot,
Mhm.
and they recognized that I don't have a belly anymore. My stomach is completely gone, almost,
Mhm.
almost a little six pack. I'm getting now,
Okay.
and this is what they realized. And we talked about creating plans and sticking to a plan and sticking to it. And they see their father doing it
Mm.
in real life. And that makes me proud every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's incredible. That's incredible. That's like so much bigger than just losing the weight, right? It's now
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
family, which is awesome, man. Yeah, I guess before you started, obviously we had a conversation and kind of went into detail on your situation and everything that we do. But what were some
Mm.
of your maybe fears or concerns that you had about working with us before you actually took the jump?
Um, my concern is was I didn't have much concerns, to be honest. I was excited about it, and I was excited if I can achieve it and if I can stick through it,
Mm,
through my daily work and my daily life. This was the biggest part. I didn't want to just have an ad. Okay, that's an ad on my phone, but I don't use it.
mm,
This was my when I had a concern. This was the only one, I think.
mhm. Yeah, just like being able to
Mm,
stick through with it. So
yeah.
it's like at that time, before you actually experienced it, what was it that made you take the leap and start anyways?
Um, I think I'm curious, and I like to meet new people, do new stuff. I like it, and our call was important for me because I recognized, okay, you're keeping it real, yeah. You had nothing spectacular to talk about, just the that's the plan. This is what we achieved with other guys, yeah. There are a few really, really impressive results that you people get, and this is what I liked about it. And then I just thought, okay, let's just give it a try. That's nothing that's harmful, yeah. And I'm living so far on the countryside, we don't have anything like personal training or gyms around here. But I have a big house. I'm really fortunate, and now I built my own home gym,
Mhm.
and that's perfect. That this was a dream and a plan for me, but I don't know, something held me back. But now I made it step by step and pushed through, and now it's really fun to use and easy to implement. Yeah.
That's awesome. That is absolutely incredible, man. I love it. Man. So I guess something that is common with a ton of people is like they try to like fit this kind of lifestyle into their daily life, into their routine. They get motivated, they kind of fall off the wagon. Why do you think that this is working for you, but the other things that you've tried in the past before didn't really work for you? Like, what's the actual difference this time around?
to be able to you empower taking responsibility. I think the biggest part in my life, because I was already active and boxing and biking and swimming and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But my biggest mistake, looking backwards, was my nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
And what helped me the most is just track it. You have the gain, you have what you're aiming for in calories per day, and you can eat everything, but it has to fit in this caloric deficit. So you learn and self-empower day by day. The first days were a little struggle because I had to figure it out, but it was eye-opening also because I recognized what I have done wrong in the past. Okay. Having a good structure from Monday to Friday and then eating a lot of unhealthy stuff on the weekend, for example, which crushes the whole week. Yeah. And this, I think this is what I try to teach right now already my patients, for example, or people that I talk about losing weight and being more active. I think that's a common mistake in everybody's mind. Because when you think, okay, now I had a stressful day or whatever, I will sit on the sofa and eat a pizza and watch the game or whatever.
Yeah.
You can do it, but it has to fit in the it has to fit in the plan of eating.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be consistent every day, not just only from Monday to Friday. And this helped me. I think this helped me the most, getting down really consistently. The first 10 days maybe felt a little okay. I recognized, okay, something is happening here and something is happening with my body. And but it was never negative in any way. I had really have to admit, and I'm looking backwards. I think it wasn't hard in any way. It just was. It was fun. Yeah. Even the first day when I got a little hunger, I told myself the being hungry is actually good for you because it's getting you closer to what you're aiming for. And I now look at my body in a totally different way that I did it before.
That's awesome. Sounds like there's just a complete mindset shift around being more consistent with this and making sure that, it's not like you can't enjoy the fun foods and stuff like that, but you just learn the skill set of fitting it in.
Yeah.
Man, that is extremely empowering. That is extremely empowering. That's awesome, man. Cool. So I guess right now, with being down 8 kgs, 17.5 pounds, how are things different for you?
I wear my shirt. I think it never really fitted me. Even when I bought it, it was too small. But I never gave it away because I like the color and I just like the shirt. And I knew, okay, sometimes any day you will get more fit, lose weight, and blah blah blah, and then you fit in the shirt. And one day I was standing in front of the shirt and I said, okay, just put it on, and now it fits perfectly. And that's not only that shirt, I recognize it with all of my clothing. It's much more comfortable. I have to get new trousers, to be honest, because they are not fitting anymore because they are too big, and new belts. And this is and yeah, I'm just awake, sleeping better, good quality of sleep, and yeah, just being awake. Yeah, these in my daily, I'm noticing it every day. I can say every day.
Awesome. That's awesome. That is great.
Yeah.
So if somebody is kind of in a similar spot as to where you were before you started this, where it just seems impossible to fit this into their daily life with work and family and stress, what would you say to them as to why they should take action and make a change in their life.
No, ignore the doubts in your head. Just give it a try and stick to it. And even if it's if it may be hard in the beginning, because there are people that are less fit than me in the beginning, for example, just give it a try, and you will wonder what you can achieve in such a short period of time. And now we are even thinking, okay, what can I achieve until next year, until next summer, or the next 5 summers? Yeah, what can where can this put me? And it opens a door to a new life and a new daily routine and a new healthy life for just getting started.
That's awesome, man. That is
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. Well, Philip, you have been crushing this, and you've been so coachable and so consistent and so responsive to the entire process. So your results, they speak for themselves, man. They speak for your work ethic and your commitment. So thank you so much for doing this interview, and thank you so much for your hard work, man. It's been a pleasure
Yeah.
helping you with this.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. Okay. Have a